It's the man with the plan, Coach Darius D. Brown, and we are back. I believe this is episode 21. And listen, guys, we got a lot to share, man. We've been cooking up some stuff. Um, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to not only provide the education and the value, but also let you guys know what we have been working on. Going into 2026, 2025 has been a dynamic year, but we're ready to change more lives. We're ready to help more people, more business owners, more entrepreneurs scale their business the right way. All right, but before I get into that, make sure you like, you subscribe, you share with someone so we can continue to push the envelope, change lives, and shift perspectives. So without further ado, um, as you guys know, um, we have been diving into, if you've been following the last couple of episodes, we've been talking about the importance of building up your business credit, making sure that you format your business correctly, right? And we've been getting tons of inquiries on, when are we going to roll out an in-person mastermind? We've heard, you guys have requested, so here you go. March 2026, myself and my beautiful wife, Coach Joe Canna, will be conducting a 2-day high-level mastermind right here in the beautiful city of Atlanta. All right, so no matter where you're at, whether you're on the East Coast, the West Coast, in the South, we are ready to serve you. So if you're a business owner, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're looking to become an entrepreneur or a business owner, you want to make sure that you are in the room. We have opened up, seating, so you can go ahead and, get your early seats now. All right, we'll have a description below, right, in this video somewhere where you can actually reserve your seat because spots will be filling up very, very, very fast. I want to stress that. Like, we already have people submitting and reserving their seats. So you have plenty of time as far as to, strategize and get things in order. But don't wait, because once the seats are booked, that is it. All right. So, if this is, if you feel like I've been stuck, I feel frustrated, I don't know where to start, I'm not making enough income, I've been running my business for 3, 4, 5+ years, and you feel like your systems are not scaling or your business model is not scaling, you definitely want to invest in this mastermind. All right. What we're doing, we're teaching you how to build a successful, sustainable business the right way. Joe and I have been doing this for a while, and we've been helping entrepreneurs for a while, and we're ready to help you. So make sure that you reserve your seat. All right. So let's dive into it. All right. So we're going to get into, I know the last episode we were talking about how to format your business, how to start, establishing those vendor accounts and setting up your EIN, your LLC, registering your business to your respective state, right? We're going to kind of stay in that pocket. All right. So the importance, a lot of people don't realize the importance of business compliance, ensuring, especially if you're in the credit industry, right? Whether you do credit repair, you educate on credit, business credit, you want to ensure that you are within compliance, right? Because the FTC, which if you don't know what FTC is, it's the Federal Trade Commission, the FCRA, which is the Fair Credit Reporting Act, right? The CFPB, Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. These entities are watching you more than you know, right? Because there's a lot of entities and companies, whether you're a private small business or if you're a publicly traded business, a lot of these businesses are they're getting shut down because they're not within compliance. So we want to ensure that you are in compliance when you are running your business. There's a lot of people that quote unquote say they're successful, but they're not within compliance. So it's only a matter of time where they're going to pick up what you've been doing. And if it's not within compliance, you work so hard, you don't want to get sued by the CFPB or the FTC, or you don't want them to shut your business down because you're not in compliance. All right. So why 90% of businesses get denied before lenders even read the application? So a lot of people are like, man, I'm applying for, I've been applying for loans or funding, but I'm getting denied, right? You want to create a checklist. So everything, if you haven't gotten the ebook will be in the description. You want to ensure that your business is formatted the correct way, because if your business is not formatted the correct way, these lenders, they're going to assess. Remember, they assess two things: whether you are a liability or an asset to them. All right, write that down. And be honest with yourself. If you were a lender and you came to you, would you give yourself $100,000 loan? Be honest, right? Of course, everyone wants access to capital. You have these amazing, innovative ideas, right? But if your business is not formatted correctly, if you're not in compliance, if you haven't established good faith, you can't expect for a lender to take that risk. Because it's the lender's risk that they're taking, not yours. You have the money. What are you going to do with it? How have you established good faith? What does that history look like within your business? Right? Have you set up your business correctly? Have you established those vendors account? Are you leveraging those vendors account correctly? Are you paying your invoices on time? Do you have a business checking account? Do you have a business landline? If you work from home, do you have a virtual business address? Just because you don't work out of a brick and mortar, there's no absolute reason that if you work from home, that your business address is your home address. Absolutely not. If you are a business owner and you work from home, like myself and my wife, we work from home, right? But our business address is not our home address. That is not building credibility. If I go and I shop for a loan and the lender's looking like, okay, you guys work from home, Route Assets Group, Route Solution Services, but they are using their home address as their business address, automatic deny. All right. You want to set up your business strategically in the right way so the banks and the lenders can take you seriously. Again, if you're requesting for 50,000, 100,000, 250,000, your business model has to be set up the right way. All right. How simple mistakes can deny you for a loan. The NAICS code, which is the code that is associated with your respective industry. So when you register your business, when you set up that EIN, there's something called an NAICS code, right? Where if that code is incorrect, associated with your business, that can also deny you. All right? So you want to make sure that the NAICS code is the correct code. And you can get of course, this is in the ebook. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a CPA. So full disclosure, right? But from experience, right? How we were able to ensure that our NAICS code was correct was through our CPA. We sat down with our CPA. We ensured that everything mapped out and our business model was correct. And our CPA was like, this is the NAICS code that aligns with your business and your industry. And then you have a sub NAICS code as well. So you have a subcategory and then the primary CAICS code as well. NAICS code. My apologies. All right. So you want to make sure, get with your CPA. If you don't have a CPA, we can refer you one. All right. So let's talk about systems, people. Systems. Say it with me. I know I say it a lot, but again, this is for the people that are in the back, right? You may have missed it the first time. You may have missed it the second time. But systems, saving yourself time, energy, and money. Saving yourself time, energy, and money. Systems, right? Why systems equal freedom? Because when you have the right system set in place, now you're able to scale your business. You're able to focus on building on the business and not necessarily focusing on being in the business, because the systems are what's going to help take you off being in the business while you can continue to build the business and push the business model forward. Does that make sense? I want to ensure that that makes sense, because a lot of people don't have the right, they feel like they have systems in place, but they're not the right systems in place. All right. You're not a, you're not a real CEO or business owner when you don't have the right systems. You're just all over the place. There's no structure. You're not being strategic. Got to have those systems in place, and we show you how to do that. And all of this stuff that I'm talking about, this is going to be in that 2-day in-person high-level mastermind, right? So I promise you guys come out, you're going to be unrecognizable in the next couple months. After your business is going to be unrecognizable because you have the information. Literally, you're no different from anybody else, from the successful people, from the people that are moving their business forward. The only difference is they have the information, and they took that information and they ran with that information. All right. All right, the top 3 systems every business needs before trying to scale, right? So whether you are in a service-based industry or product-based industry, you need to ensure that your CRMs are intact, right? Which is your customer relation management database, where all of your clients, all of your leads are in, and your systems are constantly dripping on your clients, your leads, following up with them, right? Whether it stems from billing, right? You don't want to have to reach out to every client asking them, hey, we're ready to collect your money. Whether you're on you have them on a monthly subscription or a quarterly subscription, let the system do that. Let the your billing system do that, right? And we dive into more of the right billing system and to implement within your business, right? Implementation is key. Okay. So your billing system, your customer relations system, right? All of this should be built and integrated inside your CRM system. All right. And then your email campaign system. So ensuring that you are dripping on your leads, following up with them, right? You shouldn't wait. See, this is the mistake that a lot of entrepreneurs, business owners make. Don't get in your own way. There's power in the follow-up. There's fortune in the follow-up, right? There's fortune in the follow-up. So if you follow up with a lead, let's say a person inquired about your services and I don't know, they did answer on the first call. Some people get discouraged and they throw in a towel and they say, oh, I'm not following up. You allow your pride to get in the way. And when you allow your pride to get in the way, you're doing the disservice to you and your business. We are human. Life happens. Just because a person didn't answer on that first phone call or didn't answer that email, we don't know what people go through, right? So we want to ensure that we have sympathy, all right? And we stay professional. Reach out to them. There's been times where the person didn't reach out on the first, second, third follow-up. Reached out to them on the fourth follow-up. My apologies, Coach D. I'm ready to get started. They got started. Sometimes it's been the 7th, 8th follow-up. And this is why it's important to ensure that you have those systems in place where I'm not necessarily having to manually reach out to them. I allow my systems to reach out to them. Make sense? And then we have a booking system, a booking platform within our website where when they're ready, they can book a call. We receive it and we get them on the phone and we close them. Don't be afraid to collect the bottom line. That's why you're in business, to serve and to make money. I'm gonna say that again. You're not in business just to get the value away. You're in business, right? You're in business to serve and make money. Okay. I'm gonna say janky. I'm gonna use the colloquialism and say janky. When you have janky operations, right, you lose credibility. You don't want to have janky operations. And this is what we're going to show you in the 2-day high-level mastermind. All right. So my wife, she's big on the consumer law. So if you are oblivious to consumer laws and ensuring that, hey, I don't know how to serve my clients the best of my ability because I don't understand how consumer laws work to benefit your client, Coach Jocana, she had you covered. Me, I'm on the implementation side. So I'm showing you how to implement those systems, create the implementation, set up your business correctly so you can go out there, build the business credit, and get maximum business funding to scale your business. So everything is going to come together. It's like gumbo. You put all these amazing ingredients and it comes out a masterpiece. So, you got to be in the room, all right? So, consumer laws, Coach Jocana will be going over that, breaking down the consumer law that protects you, your business, and your clients, all right? How to understand your rights as a consumer, how to be able to properly read a client's credit report. We call it sniping a consumer's credit profile to ensure that we're able to leverage the appropriate consumer laws to help your client get the maximum results, right? If you don't know how to read or snipe a credit report, then it's going to be difficult for you to assist your client to helping them remove those derogatory remarks. So Coach Jocana is going to show you and educate you and teach you in this 2-day high-level mastermind how to be able to do that. All right. We're going to show you in real time, give you real time examples how someone like yourself can use the laws to remove any inaccurate, obsolete, erroneous item off a consumer's credit report. All right. I hope you guys are ready. I hope you guys are ready, man, because this is gonna be really good, really good. Disputing, right? Making sure you have the right disputing software system, right? Stop fighting credit the wrong way, right? You're not getting results because you're going into it the wrong way, with no strategy, with no knowledge, with incorrect information. All right. So we're going to be talking about why disputing randomly keeps people stuck. You're disputing the wrong way. You have no strategy. The proper flow. We're going to show you the proper flow, how to dispute a negative or an inaccurate information off someone's credit profile. We're going to talk about law-based disputes, right? Arbitration, how to implement, when you need to implement arbitration within your dispute, when to do it, right? How to escalate a dispute to ensure that your client gets the maximum results. Structure leads to predictable deletions. When you have structure, it leads to, all right, I know based off of this particular dispute that I'm disputing in behalf of my client, I know for a fact on the next round, this item will be removed. That's what Coach Jocana is going to show you. Real time, real results, and we're going to have those testimonies in this 2-day high-level mastermind. We're going to show you results in real time of the clients that we've been able to assist. Clients that have had over $200,000 in child support debt that we were able to help them remove in less than 60 days. By having structure and having strategy and understanding the importance of consumer laws. All right. We're going to get in sales, how to go out there Whether it's you getting inside, going inside of the marketplace, you running your social media ad campaign, you're being consistent as far as posting on your social media platforms. Your business should make money even when you don't touch it. I'm gonna say that one more time for the people in the back. Your business should be making money even when you're not touching your business. When you have a credible website, when you've been consistent with posting on your social media, remember, you can't be the best kept secret. You're great at what you do, but no one knows what you do because you haven't built credibility because you're not posting. You have to post every single day. Every single day, whether it's on your actual page, on your actual story, you should be posting every single day, especially if you're new in the game. You got to put some skin in the game so people can take you not only serious, but they can trust you. All right. And we're going to show you how to be able to automate your social media platforms, how to automate your social media ads so you can go out there and get those sales, so you can build that credibility, right? Teaming up with realtors, right? Mortgage brokers, tax professionals, any other professional industry that aligns with your industry. We're going to show you how to go out there, team up with them so they can send you referrals. Just think about it. You wake up every single morning, you have 15 referrals that come through your CRM from realtors that you partner with. Because think about it. Realtors, they need you because they have an influx of clients that have unsubstantial credit and they don't know where to send them. But because you've established a relationship with them, guess who they're going to send their clients to with bad credit? You. We're going to show you how to be able to conduct those detailed credit analysis to get them into your pipeline so you can close them into a system so they can get into home ownership. All right. We're going to show you how to be able to start building up the business credit. Personal credit shouldn't carry your business. Your personal credit should never carry your business. Your business credit carries your business. Your personal credit is completely separate. You don't want to commingle the two. You don't want to commingle your personal credit within your business credit. No. There's no structure in that. All right. Then we're going to show you how to go out there and get maximum funding. We're going to show you what lenders are looking for, the exact metrics to hit before applying for major funding. So you don't want to go in blindsided. You want to go in with the confidence knowing I have everything in line. So whatever I am applying for, whether it's traditional funding, whether it's LOCs, which are lines of credit, you already are confident going in knowing that you're going to be approved because you have everything structured out correctly within your business model. All right. So we're going to show you all of that. How to use credit to scale instead of struggle. How to properly leverage your business credit to scale and not struggle. All right. So listen, guys, March 2026, we will have the exact date at the top of the year. So it gives you 2 months. You can start planning now. March 2026, right here in the beautiful city, our city, Atlanta, Georgia. We will be hosting a 2-day high-level mastermind. You want to be in the room. That's Q1 of 2026. You want to be in the room. And even if you are not in the credit industry, you could still be in the room. If you are a business owner or entrepreneur, you want to be in the room because the information that we're going to give you can apply to any other business model, any other industry. If you're out there, you're like, I'm in logistics. I'm in the cosmetic industry. I'm in the service industry. This can apply. This can help you because as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, we need personal credit. We need business credit. We need to ensure this is how we go out there and leverage OPM, other people's money, to scale. And that's what we're going to show you. All right? This mastermind is going to change your life. 6 months, by this time next year, you're going to be in a different financial situation. You're going to be an unrecognizable person. And that's what we want for you. That's what we want for your business. That's what we want for your family. All right. So, limited seats. All right. Limited seats. The link will be somewhere in this description. All right. Where you can go ahead and reserve your seat. If you follow us on social media, Coach Jocana, which she goes by Credit Jocana on Instagram. Myself, Mr. Get to the Bag on Instagram. The link will be in our bio. Go ahead and reserve your seat. If you're like, wait a minute, man, like I'm in corporate, but I'm ready to start my business, go ahead and reserve your seat. If you're an entrepreneur business owner already and you feel stuck, reserve your seat. If you are tired of where you're at income-wise, reserve your seat. If you want to create more time freedom, reserve your seat. If you want to be a part of a dynamic community, right, reserve your seat. If you want to be around other people that will hold you accountable so you can hold yourself accountable when you're outside the community, reserve your seat. If you just want to level up in all aspects of life, reserve your seat. All right. So that's all I got for today, man. Listen, I'm excited, man. We have 42 days remaining in 2025. We're excited for you. We're excited what is about to happen going into 2026, man. And we're just, we're excited to be a part of it. So again, man, make sure you guys like, subscribe, share it with someone so we can continue to push the envelope, change lives, shift perspectives. We see you guys next week. Love.